Hi everybody, I'm Chyh Leng. I'm currently James Madison University doctoral student and I'm also a piano teacher. Today I'm going to share a topic about how do we decide Bach's tempo when we play his music. So what's the problem when we play Bach's music? Because there's a lot of ambiguity in Bach's music, especially in the tempo marking. They actually lack of the metronomical marking during that time, and also the performance direction is actually very vague. So these are my findings and different strategy on how do we decide the tempo when we play his music. So I have compiled 4 points in total to decide Bach's tempo when you play his music. So the first thing is you have to think about the title, which is, for example, some of the music they have saraban, jig written on top of the music. Those things is actually like a dance type during Baroque period. So those give a big hint for the performer to decide the tempo because they are the different kind of Baroque dances. For example, we can use Bach Partita No. 2. It is a very typical French influence music. It's actually a dance suite. It starts with a French overture, Sinfonia, and then followed by different dances throughout the partita, like Alaman, Courant, Saraban, Rondo, and then following lastly by Capriccio. So I'm going to demonstrate the very beginning of the partita, which is the Sinfonia. So it says grave and adagio for the performance direction. So as you can see, there's actually a lot of dotted rhythms here and there. So it's actually a very typical French influence rhythm, especially for the French overture. So you don't want it to be played too fast because you want to have a very grand and very stretchy and very serious style for this music. So this is how it sounds like. So there are many different kind of chord dances, as I mentioned. So it can be fast, like jig. And it also has some slower dances, for example, saraban. So when you see saraban, of course, you won't play fast. So there's actually a saraban in Partita No. 2 as well. So I can play a little bit for you. The second tip that you can decide how fast or slow you want to play is actually you can decide by the tempo and time signature. So there's actually 2 kinds of meters you can decide, which is the common time and cut time, which is the a la breve, and the other one, which is the simple triple or compound meter, like 3/8, 6/8, 9/8, and so forth. So for the common time and a la breve, it's usually common in playing in a quicker tempo as comparison to the compound meters, because the common time in Baroque period considered as a human pulse, because it was as known as a tempo ordinary, which is direct translated to ordinary tempo. So this tempo is usually suggested around BPM 60 to 80. So I would use the Bach's prelude in B minor, the book 2, as an example for this. So for 60, it's about this. So for the simple triple and compound time, like 3/8, 6/8, and 9/8, the music can be slower because you need to feel the stretch in the Baroque stylistic playing. And because during that time, music also served like a chord dance accompaniment, and Baroque musicians will often like react to dancers' movement during that time, and it's like a call and response art form interaction. So for this one, I will use the fugue in B minor from book 2 as an example. So it's around this tempo. So those are the two strategies that I've shared with you. I hope it's useful. And I have 2 more coming up in the next episode. And please stay tuned on Kawai Malaysia YouTube channel. And I hope to see you soon.